brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run with a former LSU Tiger. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Bears at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
3rd and 5.
The tackle man back at the 37-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Going quickly out to the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering him. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
To throw now, here's Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Thompson Robinson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. You look at this Bears defense. Coming into this one, ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Thompson Robinson here from the gun. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it. Thompson Robinson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, go!
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bears! A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Thompson Robinson throwing here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Thompson Robinson now to throw. He'll let one go deep for Downs. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson looking long for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Brian Thomas, 67 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Sellers. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Down the right sideline, inside the 10, touchdown, Chicago! A big play there, 60 yards, and the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's caught inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brian Thomas. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Up the middle they go. Sellers. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Love from the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
19 Tiger, trap 60, 79 Bronco. 60 Mavericks, 19 Lion. Ready?
Here's Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
70 range, 70 range. Check go.
Love now. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Dawson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead. What's good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And this will be a Packers 1st down as good running gets them to about the 44. The DTR going to throw it here. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 34. Throwing. Thompson Robinson dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw is DTR. And this taken in by Downs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Thompson Robinson now. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Thompson Robinson will look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Thompson Robinson now. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
From the gun, it's Thompson Robinson. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is third and goal. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Now they send a man in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now Love. Flushed out right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. on the run, had to get on his horse, still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Love looking to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Final play of the half, Love. And his throw is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On 2nd and 10, Thompson Robinson.
And he coughed it up. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this third quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. And a quick throw here that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw now. Here's Love. Complete to Washington. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Lion. Ready.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing. Love.
Wide open receiver complete.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Thompson Robinson. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Packers first down.
Cut that team. Back 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Thompson Robinson throwing here. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Again, Thompson Robinson will look to throw here.
Forced out to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Dorian Thompson-Robinson
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Packers 21. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sellers.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
They'll send the tight end in motion. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Dawson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Love. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Here's Thompson Robinson looking to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Graham. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. Love now. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. Touchdown, Chicago! A big play there. 51 yards. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Thompson Robinson now to throw.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. This offense so far on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17.
The DTR going to throw it here.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Packers first down.
To throw is DTR.
In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing, Thompson Robinson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Bears are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Okay, ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And this one too low. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Here we go on 4th down. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Packers.
Out of the gun, Thompson Robinson.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Thompson Robinson will look to throw.
Looking long for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Now the ball comes loose, and the Packers pick it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
This is really, really difficult for teams to coach because you love the extra effort, right? When he break a couple of tackles, I mean, he was really trying to gain the extra yardage, but you also have to have.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy.
And he's taken down back at his own 7. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part, he's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19.
Following the interception, Love. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Back to 60.
First down, 10 to the 21-yard
60
line.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready,
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Working out of the gun. Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Dawson. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down. Now Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Love from the gun. Throw left side, complete. That's Dawson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Chicago,
They moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew.